Good afternoon. Today is 2/9/2011 and we're covering a very special biotech stock called Human Genome Sciences. Trading today down 38 cents on the day at 24.61. And basically what we're looking at is Benlysta is a drug that is up for approval by March 10th, or rather that there was a continuance from December 9th to March 10th of 2011. One of the things that we do in our research department at SMF is that we try to find out what kind of employment, seeking employment, searching for employment, is part of what we do is look to see why they're hiring so many jobs. And this is a very long list of creation they need to get in line. My point of it is that you don't go out and try to hire 49 new postings and increase your workforce. Now, Mr. Plain, what does that equate to in percentages, and talk about some of the postings here?
Well, one of the things that I was quite shocked to see was how high the number was today. I mean, 49 job postings in one day for a company that only has 850 employees, according to Yahoo Finance. That actually represents a 5.76% increase in their total workforce. Outside of that, they had about 7 or 8 positions from prior months, from December and January, that are still outstanding, that they're still interviewing for and have not filled yet. And so that indicates to me that that they are ready to move forward with their staffing. They have to take a lot of capital risk to hire these people on, to start paying them, to provide them benefits, and I just don't see them doing that if there wasn't, if they didn't have the cash to back it up, and if they didn't have the confidence in the FDA to move forward. They wouldn't sink these costs into operations.
Okay, well that's very smart, and that's very true. And some of the type of positions that are here, why don't you highlight a couple of them that is very significant?
Sure, I'd be glad to do that. Some of the ones that I saw that looked relatively significant were these, where are they? R&D finance manager. So they're looking for somebody to manage the research and development. They have many financial positions opening: senior financial analyst, operations, financial, senior management. Some of the ones down here that I was looking at were these quality control analysts, strategic sourcing specialist 2, scientist 2,
senior scientist 2,
senior scientist 2. It's funny how they have all these different names. I mean, I worked at Fidelity Investments for 7 years, and I see the exact same type of structure here, where they'll have QC Analyst 1, QC Analyst 2, QC Analyst 3. And the only difference is the level of experience each individual has, and also some of the back-end, certifications that they would need. Manufacturing technician, I thought that was an important one. Medical science liaison, Denver and Phoenix, and also one in St. Louis and Kansas. And that tells me they're looking to branch out maybe a little bit out of the Rockville, Maryland area, where the majority of these jobs are currently being posted. Associate Director of Clinical Oncology, Toxicologist, Senior Scientist, Antibody Engineering, Senior Drug Safety Monitor. That's a good one. Pharmacologists, coders. They're looking for manufacturing associates. And so, it's a broad, diversified list of hiring. It's not just one specific sector within, the operations area or the research department or the finance department. It's broad-based, which is an expansion. And I think like I said before, they wouldn't put all this hard work, time, and effort to post 49 jobs with detailed descriptions in one day if they weren't looking to hire these people. And they wouldn't just cancel all the jobs and be like, well, we didn't get approval, so we're not going to hire you, or, you're laid off immediately, because I don't think that they can do that.
Well, what it's telling me is that we're 30 days away from the continuous part of the whole thing. December 9th, we continue on to March 10th. Today is 2/9 of 2011. Tomorrow will be the 10th. That means we're 30 days away. And what they're doing is that Human Genome Sciences, that's the name. Benlysta is the blockbuster coming up. 13.2 approval. And one of the things we always look at in these kinds of investments is that we look to see if the company's actually ramping up. You don't ramp up 49 postings, like Mr. Plain said, unless there's something behind the move. So once again, we're going to really be watching this company carefully, and good luck. But the whole thing about it is, folks, you don't go through this because you're not going to get approval. Obviously, I'm not saying that. I'm not making a statement that they are going to get approval or not going to get approval. What I am saying is that they're at Human Genome Sciences, they feel they are. Because, like he said, they're not going to go out here and post 49 jobs for nothing. You got to have something approved to be able to put all these people to work. Maybe it'll change the unemployment rate.